Have you ever sat in a meeting or service and felt a burning in your chest to say something, to correct a wrong, or offer a new perspective, but a heavy blanket of tradition smothered the words in your throat? We are often taught that silence is holy, but what happens when silence becomes sickness? What happens when keeping the peace actually means declaring war on your own soul? Welcome back to Elisha Space. I'm your host, Elisha. This is the sanctuary for healing, growth, and authentic conversations. Today, we are stepping into choppy waters. We are talking about the silence that many of us have carried in religious spaces. If you've ever felt like your voice was too much, too loud, or simply unwelcome because of tradition, this episode is for you. Let's start with the image we were given. For many of us, what it looks like to be ideal in church tradition, especially for women, is she is a gentle spirit, she is supportive, never disruptive. And there is beauty in a gentle spirit. But there is danger when we conflate gentleness with invisibility. Psychologically, when you're taught that your voice is secondary, you start to believe your needs are secondary. In my practice, I see women who are terrified to set boundaries, not because they are weak, but because they've been trained that assertiveness looks like rebellion. We read verses about silence, but we forget the women who spoke up. Deborah, Esther, Mary Magdalene. Tradition often filters out the boldness to keep the order, but at what cost? What does this silence do to a human body? When you suppress your truth to keep the peace externally, your body keeps the score internally. This often manifests as anxiety, the constant fear of saying the wrong thing, resentment, you smile on the outside, but inside you're screaming. Passive aggressiveness, because we can't speak directly, we speak sideways. I want you to hear this. God did not give you a spirit of fear. If your silence is born out of fear, fear of man, fear of judgment, fear of losing your community, that is not a holy silence. That is a trauma response. So, how do we speak up without feeling like we are destroying everything? Step 1, start small. Don't try to overhaul the entire church board meeting. Start with a safe friend. Practice saying, I see it differently, or I actually disagree with that. Step 2, reframe disagreement. Disagreeing is not disrespecting. You can honor leadership while honoring your own conscience. Step 3, prepare your script. If you need to address an issue, write it down. I feel uncomfortable when X was said because of Y. Stick to the facts. Remember, you are not speaking up to be difficult. You are speaking up because your perspective is the necessary part of the body. The body is incomplete without you. As you go into your week, I challenge you to uncork your voice just a little bit. Where have you been hiding? Where does the world need to hear you? If this episode resonated with you, please share it with a friend who needs permission to speak. Thank you for sharing this space with me. Until next time, take care of yourself.